by the sound, it's about to go down.
What's up everybody, Exploding Seagulls here, and today we're going to talk about my top 5 concerns with Destiny 2. We're less than a day away from the beta, so let's break it down. Alright, so these are the top 5 concerns. They're listed in no specific order. These are just concerns that I've had since the beginning of the year up until this point. Some of the stuff has changed over the past couple of weeks with the new information coming out almost every day, but a lot of the stuff still remains. So started off with, we have number 1, weapon slots. Snipers are not equal to rocket launchers. Let me say it a little louder. Snipers are not equal to rocket launchers. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because if you can't get that through your thick f***ing skull, if you can't get out of Deej's butthole for 2 seconds, there's no help for you. I'm sorry. And if you don't believe me, just wait for it. Watch. Play the beta. Tell me how many people are going to be using rocket launchers versus sniper rifles, other than for the fact of trying every gun out. Because if people actually want to win, they're going to be using rockets. And the fact that the ammo is going to come up, a lot faster than heavy ammo did in Destiny 1. You think the meta is bad now? You think it's bad now? And one of two things is going to happen. First thing is they're just going to leave it the way it is. And everybody's going to be really mad about it. Because everybody's using rockets. Or, secondly, you're going to have a bunch of little tards get on the forums just like they did in Destiny 1 and cry for nerfs. And we're going to go through that whole cycle of nerf buff, nerf buff, nerf buff all over again. And I'm sick of that. I don't know about you, I'm sick and tired of the nerf buff cycle in all these games. It's annoying. It's overdone. We get it. Kids suck and they need to get good. Get over it. I did like that when I was playing Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo 3. You know what I did? I got better. And I watched other people and how they played. Alright, number 2. 60 frames per second on console. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, 60 frames per second is possible on console. DICE did it with Battlefield 1. They built their engine from the ground up to support 60 frames per second, and yes, on the standard Xbox One and PlayStation 4, even on the Pro, you're going to have some screen tears and stuff like that. But it's objectively more important to have higher frame rates than it is 4K. And what I stated in a previous video, a discussion I was having with my buddy Unicorns is, they were having over 4K Minecraft at E3. Let that sink in for a second. Yes, I did say 4K Minecraft. Like that actually matters. So, alright, so 60 frames per second is possible on our consoles as it stands. The reason Destiny can't do it, Bungie can't do it, is because they're running off the same exact engine that they made on Destiny 1. And Destiny 1 was made to run on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. Now do you see the bullshit? Now do you see? Instead of redesigning, rebuilding the engine to support current generation, which was supposed to be next generation back in Destiny 1, they've just kept the same shit. So we're running on an engine that was made to support PlayStation 3 and 360. Like, how the fuck? My mind is literally exploding right now because I don't understand why a company in 2017 that was supposed to jump over to current consoles, which were next-gen consoles only 3 years ago, why they can't push it up to 60 frames per second. Another company that did it was Overwatch. Overwatch launched it with below 60 frames per second. The community complained about it, and so what'd they do? They bumped it up to 60. I don't know how they did that, but I know that they went from not 60 to 60. So, again, our consoles can't handle consistent 60 frames per second, but I'd rather take inconsistent 60 frames per second than 30 frames per second on a first-person shooter, any time of day. Number 3, lack of game modes and rotating playlists. I can't tell you how upset I was when I got into Destiny 1 and I saw just a handful of game modes. I was so upset. And you know, coming out of Halo, coming out of Call of Duty, and the little bit of Battlefield I played, I just was like, how did you launch a game that's an FPS and you have so little to offer as far as game modes go? You know, I mean, I understand they can't rip off other companies' modes, but I mean, there's a lot of crossover. There's a lot of crossover in between games. And no, you can't rip it off, but you can make different games. I mean, why did they call Team Deathmatch Clash? Why didn't they just call it Team Deathmatch? You know, they call it Team Deathmatch in every other game. So the fact that they just call it something else, but it's the same thing, why not make that, like, you know, for Oddball, or for SWAT, or Capture the Flag? You know, I was just really underwhelmed about how many game modes there were, because I was expecting more, especially from the people that made Halo. And the rotating playlist thing, man, that really kills me, man, because I'm just like, do you think we're dumb? Do you think we can't choose for ourselves what we want to play? I mean, I understand about fragmenting the community, but, you know, people are going to play what they want to play, and I'd rather do that than you rotate the playlist so I have to be forced to play something that I don't want to play. And as an aside to this, something that I completely forgot to put on my list was Rumble, man. Like, how do you get rid of free-for-all? Like, that's one of the base modes in every FPS. And I understand that they wanted to go to a more competitive mode, blah, 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 4v4, but I'm sorry, man, like, free-for-all is a major staple in any first-person shooter. And it goes all the way back to the original Team Deathmatch stuff, you know? It was one and the same. Team Deathmatch was either 1v1, 1v2, 1v3, you know, and then the team modes. You know, it goes way back. So for them to take it out of there for God knows what reason, I don't think it's a smart move. But that's just me. Number 4, lack of custom matches on launch and no ranked play. Why are we going through this again? Like, seriously, did they not learn from Destiny 1 to have custom matches? I mean, Jesus Christ. Why do you not have custom matches at launch? It makes 0 sense. 0 sense at all. And then no ranked play? Like, what the hell, dude? This is stuff that actually matters if you want to be more competitive. That's all I heard at E3 and their reveal was we're making the game more competitive. We're boiling it down to a 4v4 system, and we've changed the weapon slots and everything, and we've downsized the maps to make it more competitive. Well, you can't have a competitive mode, an actual competitive mode, unless you have a ranked play. It makes 0 sense. 0 sense at all. Alright, and for the last one we have here, number 5, recycled supers. Like, are you kidding me, man? Are you seriously kidding me? I could understand, like, the first supers you get being recycled. I could get that. But we have 6 supers that are completely recycled. And yes, they've redone them, and they've made them all, you know, great and whatnot. But, man, come on. This is Destiny 2. Give us something new. You're telling me after 3 years, all you guys are gonna do is give us recycled supers? And we're already hearing talks about the Taken King supers coming in. So we're gonna have a set of 9 recycled supers. I mean, seriously, give us something new. Give us something refreshing. Like, you know, I've seen all the new supers, or the quote-unquote new supers they have. And, I mean, they look really cool. They sound really cool. A lot sounds stupid overpowered, just as usual. But, I mean, give us something new. Give us, like, the light and the darkness You know, give us like a black and white. Take it back to some Pokemon, man. Give us Diamond Supers. Alright guys, that wraps up my top 5 concerns for Destiny 2. We're going to see if any of this stuff fleshes out in the beta and when the game launches. If you have any concerns of your own that are differing from mine, please comment down below. Let me know. Hey, and if you didn't like what I said, let me know that too. Give me some, you know, dissenting opinions. Tell me why what I'm saying is wrong. Tell me why my opinions on it are wrong. Again, because this is just opinions, this is just speculation. None of this is for sure. And if you disagree, let me know. I'm going to tell you right now, I'd be more than happy to be dead wrong about this game and it turned out to be an amazing game than to be right and for it to just be a shitty game like Vanilla Destiny. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you really liked it, hit the little bell for notifications so you can see anytime I upload. And have a good night.